Everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Been a rough day for me, you guys. Really has, man. I'm a night person and a morning. I'm a night owl and a morning person. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm always wide awake and really energetic until I put my head on the pillow. And I wake up, I'm usually really good and I'm ready to go. And man, this morning I got up and I went to my, in my garage I have a fridge just for sauces and salsas and jams. And then I have a metal cabinet. Metal, people. Metal. To hold my sauces. And most of them are stuff that I don't really mind not refrigerating, like vinegar-based sauces or fermented sauces, things like that. So this morning I was getting up and I got up, hadn't had my cup of coffee yet, went into my garage, opened the cabinet. I was looking at the sauces. I was going to grab a few sauces for the day, something I'd put on my lunch. Got some ribs, leftover ribs. I was going to have those. Picked up one, and it was not what I wanted. I put it back down. And the second I put it down, the whole bottom, the whole shelf dropped. I mean, like, the whole shelf dropped. It was, it's a bummer. My whole garage smells like the kitchen at Burns and McCoy. It's the only professional sauce kitchen I've been in, and that's what my garage smells like right now. Man, oh man. Fortunately, I got a lot of other sauce. I had some casualties, but I got a lot more sauce, so still a disappointment. It was a bummer. Guys, I'm going to review this is what I'm reviewing today. From Chipotlan hot sauce, my friend Sebastian Rojas, PaSuMadre salsa. You know what's funny? Real quick, before I get into the sauce, or the salsa, I want to talk about something real quick. I got a funny comment today. 15,000 comments, 900,000 views since I started the channel. It's the first time someone has said, hey, what are you talking about with a floating pepper? If you don't stay to the end of the video, you don't see. A lot of people don't watch it to the end. You're going to see a pepper floating on one side of my melon at the end, either over here or over here. Click that if you're not a subscriber. And by the way, if you think you're a subscriber, double check, because I have people that I know that said, geez, that have subscribed to my channel 3 times because they keep getting somehow unsubscribed. Check that out. But stay to the end if you want, you guys. And every single day, someone will also say to me, hey, where can I get some of that salsa or some of that sauce or whatever, or the powder or the salt? Go to the description box. At the end of every single video, you're going to see a link in the description box for whoever supplied me with a product that I'm reviewing. So in this case, it would be PaSuMadre. So anyway, so that's how my day started, you guys. Then I got some coffee and I tried to make it better, but man, what a bummer, you know? But it was really fun. I was posting about it on Facebook today, and I said to somebody, I'm glad it happened to me. Not somebody else, because I have hundreds of other bottles of sauce, and if it happened to somebody else, it would have been way more tragic. It is what it is. All right, let me talk to you about this. Sebastian Rojas, Chipotlan hot sauce. He's a great guy. I got a chance to meet him in person in New York. He's just a wonderful dude. He's a really great guy. Lives in Long Island. I was born there. That's neither here nor there. He's a good guy, and he makes great sauces. Gave me this salsa to review. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about this salsa, but I also want to tell you it's not exactly what it appears. This is the salsa for his roasted jalapeno pepper salsa dip. However, what's inside this is different. Bill Moore is a great guy. Bill Moore's Hot and Spicy Reviews. He does, he works a lot with Sebastian Rojas in formulating some sauces, and they do some collaborations. Very similar to the one that I did with Jeff McGinnis and Sam and Oliver. So he got into making salsas, and this one, the label will say it's roasted jalapeno. However, this is roasted habanero. Now everything else is the same in the ingredients, except the fact that it's not really roasted jalapeno peppers; it's habaneros. Now I'm going to read you the label, then I'm going to show you a couple cool things on the label. But let me read this to you. Bill Moore wrote this too. The thing I'm about to read you, it's kind of neat. So if Bill's watching, well done, dude. All right, the Chipotlan Hot Sauce Company is not only about true, authentic Mexican flavors, but family and tradition as well. The tradition continues with our new roasted jalapeno Salsa Perrona. So when I say that, just think roasted habanero. All right. It's delicious homemade style salsa, picante mexicana, created by his daughter, Cynthia Rojas. So Cynthia created this, which is really cool. Family deal. I love that. One taste, just one, and you will experience a mouth-watering fiesta of favorite flavors that include roasted, remember it's not jalapenos, habaneros, along with rich and savory tomatoes, garlic, and cilantro. Chipotlan hot sauce uses all natural ingredients and is locally based in Queens, New York. This right here, see the dog right there on the front, on the label right there? That dog is Simba, which is Cynthia's dog. It's kind of neat, isn't it? Made the label. Isn't that cool? Simba's in his house right now, probably hanging out with him. Has no idea his face is on a label and people are talking about him right now. Isn't that cool? Popular dog. All right, let me give you the ingredients. For the original one, it was going to be roasted jalapenos, but we're going to remember to do the mental substitution because it's habaneros. Okie dokie. Roasted habaneros, tomatoes, cilantro, garlic, olive oil, salt, and vinegar. What I like about this a lot from the get-go, I've been dying to try it. When you look at the color, it's got the coolest color, man. It's got this amazing, deep, dark. Kind of excited about it. Here's the ready for that. I didn't make a big one, but it was there. Wow. Goodness. I would have known something was up. That's not jalapeno odor. Aroma, I should say. Man, oh man. Guys, flip on your smell-o-vision. Everybody here is on the Scoville Squad. Flip on your smell-o-vision. You guys would know that wasn't. Smell that. You guys would know that's not jalapeno, right? Come on, man. It smells hot. Here's what I'm getting. I'm getting the peppers. A little bit of the garlic. Maybe a hint of the cilantro. But boy, the peppers is pretty strong. Kind of excited about that. This is what you need, you know. Some guys have a bad day. They go to the bar. I got a bad day. I hit the salsa. Man, that was a bummer. If you could have heard the noise this shelf made. Ugh. It was brutal. I don't want to talk about it. All right, so here's a big tablespoon. All right, everybody. Of PaSuMadre Salsa Perrona with habaneros instead of the jalapeno. I'm Johnny Scoville. You guys are my friends. My family. This is Chase the Heat. Okay, great garlic and real good, strong cilantro flavor, which I love. But what you're going to get, for real, this is hot. It's funny, you know, I spoke to Bill Moore before the show. And he said he gave me the heads up on this sauce because it's not jalapeno, it's habanero. I got to tell you, if he didn't say, it would have been funny. Bill, you almost shouldn't have said anything. That would have been funny. Because I would have known something was up the minute you smell it. So anybody with their smell-o-vision on knows it. But man, it's just strong habanero flavor. Let me read you one other thing Bill said about the there's something else he said. I don't know. But I thought I had something else. Hot. Definitely not it's been a long day, people. We're going to go back for another one. You guys mind? Just a little more. It'll help mellow me out. I'm Johnny Scoville. Great flavor. All right. Really delicious flavor. It's got a really smooth texture. It's not one of those chunky salsas. It's kind of smooth, more of a puree. Great flavor though. The cilantro is very present, which is great because I'm a cilantro fan. Some people aren't. You know that there's a percentage of the population that actually thinks that cilantro tastes like soap. Not this guy. Great cilantro flavor. Great mouth burn. Seriously, for habanero, it's a hot salsa. It really is. It's got great flavor. As far as the heat, it's all in the mouth, my mouth, and on a little bit on my lips. Oddly enough, there's a little bit of burn on the roof of my mouth, which is a little peculiar. But this is definitely a hot salsa. If you bought this, it's funny that Bill told me. If Bill hadn't, this would have been a very, very interesting review. But it's not jalapeno, it's habanero. But boy, I'll tell you what. Great flavor. Great habanero flavor. The cilantro is beautiful. The garlic is great. Really is great. I'm into it. Great cilantro flavor, boy. If you like cilantro and habanero, you're going to love this. My heat, you know, I had 3 big tablespoons of it, which is more than, I don't know. If you're just sitting down munching on nacho, on like with some salsa and chips, I don't know if you'd have that much before like a meal came, or if it was just a snack. But from my heat on it, it's like a 2 for me. Don't let that dissuade you. If you like heat for a non-chili, this is definitely going to be like a 5 or a 6. Delicious though. If you like cilantro, this is a great. I don't know what. I guess he's going to be coming out with a new one with just where the label will obviously read habanero. But boy, from Chipotlan hot sauce, you guys, PaSuMadre, Salsa Perrona, habanero version. Great heat. You guys will love it. It's got a great finish. Good lingering little burn that's building. It's probably peaked actually, but it just kind of hangs with you, you know? It's nice. You know, habaneros have that mouth sting. You know, it's weird. It's one of the strangest burns. I think some people that are chasing the heat will get to a jalapeno, eat a jalapeno, and they're like, it's not so bad. They go to the next step and they get a habanero. And I think, well, they think they're going to be able to hit it. It has a really bad, to me, I've heard a lot of other people talk about this. It has a tongue sting, like needles. Like it tends just to really sting your tongue. More of a stinging burn. You know what I mean? And this has kind of a stinging burn to it, which is all habanero, but great flavor. You guys, below in the comment section or description box, pardon me, excuse me, you will see a link to Chipotlan hot sauce, my friend Sebastian Rojas. You know, I would imagine the roasted jalapeno pepper dip is probably really good. This is great. If you like something, you want to amp it up just a little bit hotter than jalapeno, it's your boy right here. This is a hot salsa. It's delicious. And it's Simba approved. Cynthia, good job on the recipe. You nailed it. You guys here, stick around just a minute. We'll talk about Chicago in just a minute with you guys. You guys, thank you for watching. Remember at the beginning, where's that pepper? Here's that floating pepper right there. Click on it. When you do, you're part of this. Part of the Scoville Squad. Please do that. We are now in 127 countries of the 196 worldwide. 127, so we're growing every day. Please click that pepper, become part of this. If you don't want to miss any of these videos, you do not have to. Click on the bell. We will notify you when we upload new ones. I want to thank you guys for joining me a lot. Thank you, Sebastian Rojas, for this dandy salsa. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.